All right, all day fam, what's up? What's up? What's up? This week, sitting down with us, Nehemiah Pritchett, member of the defense, member of the secondary. Welcome to the show, man. First time being on all day. We really appreciate your time, and just thank you for being here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
So let's get it out of the way right away. Week one, didn't go the way that we wanted it to as fans. I'm sure it didn't go the way that you guys wanted it to as players in terms of the results column. How you guys feeling after that game and looking towards week number two?
It's San Fran, so you always have that bit of taste in your mouth when you let one go like that. So, but we on to the next week. We got plenty more games ahead, so we just gotta keep striving and get better.
Yeah, no, I hear you. On your guys' side of the ball, though, looking really solid. I think, in the early weeks of the NFL, the defenses, I think, sometimes have a bit of an advantage since preseason is whatever the hell preseason is now in terms of
Right.
teams' game planning and stuff. But defensively, we here on the show thought you guys just looked so solid. The pass rush was there, didn't give up a lot of points. I feel like with the points that you guys gave up, that total, most of the times that would be a W there. So, what was working for you guys on the defensive side of the ball against the Niners that you can use here in the second matchup against the Steelers?
I'll say just stopping the run first. That's the main thing you got to do to be able to open up and kind of do what you want to do as a defense. So I'll say stopping the run and on the back end just rushing coverage, working together, helping each other out. So I'll say those two things, those two main things for sure.
Gotcha. What about going up against old man Rodgers here?
Oh yeah, he's a vet, so you know he knows all the tricks, all the disguises, all the coverages. So shoot, we just gonna go out and play hard, and see if we get the results we want.
Yeah, man. You guys are a team that obviously feeds off of the crowd. The 12s are always loud and boisterous there at home, but the Steelers, they're bringing the terrible towels, Steeler Nation, and they think they got the best fan base in the world. But even in an away stadium, can you guys pull energy from an away crowd similarly to how you do from a home crowd? Even though it's obviously maybe some more boos than cheers, but it's still an energy, isn't it?
Right. Like we gonna use the crowd noise at when we at practice and kind of try to get a feel of how it's gonna be inside the stadium. Coach Mike already showed us like they chants and all the type of stuff they do on third downs and those type of things in the team meetings. So I would say we'll definitely be prepared.
I got you. Nehemiah Pritchett again is our guest. We appreciate him sitting down here on the All Day Podcast. Nehemiah, I've talked to other players who sometimes like playing on the road and getting that like converse sort of crowd energy versus playing at home. Do you have a preference? Do you like it when you're in front of your home crowd, or can you draw that sort of energy and fire from an away crowd who might be, kind of jeering you guys a little bit?
Right. I definitely I would prefer the home crowd, our fans, you know what I'm saying, our third down chants, our crowd
Mhm.
noises. I say I definitely prefer home, but away too, like when you make a good play when you're away, you just see the faces of the fans, so that kind of just fuel you up as well. So I'll say that.
I got you. What about in preparation for these Steelers? Defensively, how you guys looking at going at this offense?
Like I said, stopping the run,
Hmm.
on defense, play our best coverages. Mike gonna call it up for us. However, he sees things, he gonna put us in the best calls on defense, and it's our job as a secondary to go out there and cover.
Hmm. I hear you. Drafted in 2024 in the fifth round to the Seattle Seahawks. You're like an old vet around here now with all of the changeover that's happened and this and that, coaching staff and players coming in and out. What's it like for you to be one of the experienced guys on the team now, albeit not that many years in the league altogether?
Right. I'll say I definitely feel more comfortable. Just being here for a year. As a rookie, it's a lot of things going through your head, your mind, kind of a little bit of everywhere. You're trying to figure out this playbook, these plays, and trying to get ready to game plan as a pro. So it's a lot as a rookie. But I'll say my second year, I'm definitely a little bit more comfortable. I've been in the system a year, so I'll say that.
What do you think? Give our listeners a bit of inside info there about like the facility, even or just sort of the Seahawks as an organization. I mean, like when you're there and you're on the lake and it's the most beautiful like facility on planet Earth. But what's Nehemiah Pritchett's like favorite little corner of that building, or like is there a special spot where they keep your snacks or something like that? Like give us your favorite thing about being a Seahawk that's not necessarily like football or something. Like, we all go to work. Like I'm at work right now,
Right.
Like what's your
Yeah.
favorite part of going to work other than football?
We just got like the new training. We got a whole new training room and a whole new, recovery room. So I'll
Mm.
say that's been my favorite little spot because in the old facility we had a small hot tub and cold tub, and now we got the big ones. So everybody be piling up, getting the hot tub and cold tub. So
Oh
I'll say
yeah.
that.
Is there any like seniority, or is it like if the offense had a good week, they go in first? If the defense got some turnovers, they go in first. Like, are there rules to the hot tub, or is this just sort of everybody swims at the same time?
Nah, everybody can get in. We got it's bigger now, so it can hold a lot of people. So I'll say that's been my little
How many
spot.
people you think, give or take, fit in that tub?
Um, that's a good question. I don't know exact amount, but it's quite a few.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we got a
I gotta.
pool on the
I
other
mean,
side.
you might get in trouble for like posting pictures of the hot tub, but I'm just trying to visualize how many NFL players can fit in one tub. But all right, Nehemiah, do you remember when you were a rookie or in your first year, like your welcome to the NFL type moment, whether it was on the field or off the field?
I'll probably say in training camp. And actually it was like we was during training camp. It was 7-on-7, and I was going DK, and they threw like 3 fade balls in a row. And I'm like, dang, like this really how it's gonna be. So I'll say that. And I can say truly I grew from that moment. Like I just continued to get better and better from that
Mhm.
moment on.
How about you going against our own offense, like every day in practice and going against our receivers? I mean, it's a special group, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you kind of get a little bit of everything. Like every receiver in our room is different. So you got Coop, you got like he's a vet, so he know all the tricks, and he's crafty. So he got a little some. And Jax, I'll say Jackson, Jack's gonna be Jax. He got a little bit of everything, probably the best hands I ever seen. And we got a rook, Tory. He's super fast, he can do it all as well. So we got a little bit of everything in that room.
Nice. I love it, man. But you guys got a little bit of everything on defense too. You guys are absolutely stacked over there. I mean, just a lot of players stepping up in week one. Ernest with the amazing pick. Job, like I said, pass rush getting after it. Julian Love, safety coming through, getting a sack. I mean,
Mhm.
just Lofa and I, the whole crew around here, just loving the way you guys are getting after it, and especially the energy that you guys are playing with, the personality, the identity. I mean, we can feel it. I can feel it coming through the TV screen. We love it. Keep it up.
That's
I want to get to know you a little bit better, though, my man. Like, give me your sort of game day routine. What are you going to be doing here, week two in Pittsburgh, as you kind of get there and get yourself ready for the game and then go through the game? What's that like for you?
I kind of like to wake up early, get me a good breakfast. Try to catch the first bus to the facility. Get in the hot tub, get my body right, kind of get stretched and all of that, and kind of like to get on the field, see how the field feel, if it's like grass or turf, whatever, and try to get used
Mhm.
to the surface. Um, and shoot, that's pretty much my game day routine.
Are you a headphones guy? Are you listening to music the whole time?
Yep,
What
definitely
do you
got to
got?
have the headphones
What's on
on.
the playlist?
The new Gunna. I've been listening to new Gunna lately. A little bit of NBA YoungBoy. Um, them two been the main two recently, so I'll say that.
I got you. Are you a guy like Lofa talks about this sometimes? Like he was a guy when he played that might even get a little bit too hyped up. He would use music sometimes to even calm him down before a game, because he felt like he was maybe going in with too much juice. Are you a guy who likes all the juice, or do you kind of
Nah,
like to go in a little zen?
nah, I kinda like to keep it, like, right in the middle, kinda,
Okay,
like, relax, not too amped up, cause when you get a little too amped up, you can kinda lose focus sometimes, so I like to stay right in the middle.
I feel
Like
you.
Coach Mike always say, "Loose and focused."
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, not too high, not too low. Last thing from me here: when you are playing that game, you go in for halftime. Do you grab a snack? And if so, what's your halftime snack?
I like to get a handful of hot chews. I like hot chews, oranges, and a water, and I'll be good. But
I
hot
love it.
chew for sure. Gotta have
Yeah.
some candy.
Oh, hot chews are the best. I'm with you on that one. Nehemiah Pritchett, we really appreciate you sitting down, man. Obviously, we're huge Hawks fans around here, so we're looking for you guys to go out there and get after it on Sunday. We know you will. So, best of luck. All the health and all the respect in the world, man. Go get them this weekend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.